Hey, this is Life, Tech, and Sundry. Join Alan, Marcos, and Josue, the hosts of LTS. Follow us at LT Sundry on Twitter, LTS.pod on Instagram, Life, Tech, and Sundry on YouTube, and all your favorite podcast distribution services. Stay frosty.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest installment of the LTS podcast. Today, we have, straight from across the Pacific, Kenichi. Say hi to the people.
Hello, I'm Kenichi. Thank you for inviting me today. So, I'm interested in this podcast every time because of scientific topic and anime topic. So, thank you for inviting me again.
No worries. Thank you. Thank you for joining us again. And thank you for taking your time for joining us, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And of course, Josue is not last but not least, Mr. J. Eagle sound, I guess, for the people.
Yes.
But yes,
that is all we need.
That's all that he represents. He answers a question with an eagle sound. But yeah, so again, for dear listeners, we're recording on the Saturday evening, and hopefully wherever or whenever you're listening or watching the video, because we do have a video portion of this podcast. It's not visual. It's just like different things that we add on.
Chemical.
Yeah, just to add it on the YouTube platform. So if you like what you watch, what you hear, give us a like, give us 5 stars, and please and thank you. And now on to the stuff that I and the squad over here and also Kenichi have to share with you today. Let's start with
bacon bits.
No. Let's start with something that
actually we have to pick up with. Let's start with the one that I put in the squad chat, but not in the notes.
Go for it. Let's see what is this.
Okay. So in here in the States, they had a releasing of the anime Gurren Lagann, the movies from what, like 2000?
Share screen. Give sauce.
No. There's no need for sauce, Marcos. Just believe, Marcos. Don't believe in me. Believe in you that believes in me.
Share him.
There you go.
Do you know what he's talking about, Kenichi?
No, yes.
Gurren Lagann.
Yes, I think I watched that anime maybe 10-20 years ago.
Oh, my heart. My heart. It's been kind of
actually,
so.
Can you remember when they released that anime? 2008.
Well, the movie came out in 2008. The one I watched.
Also, that is not.
It is
it's
Marcos, please.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, it's around 10 years ago. Okay.
I think the anime came out like around 2006.
Okay.
2003 maybe even.
3? Oh, okay.
No, let's
You literally
check.
have the screen there. Show source.
2007.
Okay.
This was 7. Okay.
So yeah, so I watched the two movie releases that came out here in the States. I'm just putting up the first one, and the good thing about it is that I watched it in 4DX.
What is 4DX?
4DX.
Yeah, it's hold on. Let me see if I can find
an image or something, that or
hold up. Let me see.
who's watching.
There we go. There's something. It's literally okay. So here you go. So what is 4DX?
Okay.
4DX is the state-of-the-art film technology developed by CJ4D Plex, which delivers immersive, multi-sensory cinematic experience. And to break it down into simple terms, it makes you the movie theater. I like to say it's like an amusement park ride. because the seats move with the scenes. There's smell. You see smoke, and every now and then they spurt you with the water.
But what if you're wearing headphones or something like that, or
yeah, you're watching a movie. Why would you be wearing headphones? So in this case, it's not like, as I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day with 3D movies where they give you the glasses, you sit down and like the images popped up. Probably not Marcos, because I think Marcos.
I still saw the Three Musketeers in 3D.
Okay, there you go. So it's not like that. It's a regular movie theater. You go into the seats. Well, in my case, the seats were a little bit different. They're kind of small for a person like me, but I mean, I guess for the average person, it's fine.
For a thick boy.
If you're 5'4" and above, it might be a little bit small, because like it's not like your typical movie theater seat where you sit down and your feet lie on the floor. There's a little platform that you put your feet on because the seats move.
Oh, okay.
And they don't like, they're not like little shakes, where they're like, if it's rumbling, they go brrr, or like if it's like something crazy, the move just goes back and forth. No, like they really just shake you like crazy. The producers and I think the director as well came on before the movie, not like in person. They had a recording. And one of them said, please be careful, because in one of the movies they lost their keys because it fell into the seats. So he's like, please, everyone, after the movie, check your seats because you might have lost your keys. And they even had the voice actor, one of the characters, Kamina, like come in. He's like, hello everyone, it's me, Kamina. And he does the phrase
in English,
the one I just shouted at. No, so the intro's in English, but it's him. It's the Japanese voice actor. And it's him saying like, oh, hi. And then he speaks, the rest of the little intro is in Japanese with subtitles.
Oh, okay.
But basically saying that he's excited to have the American audience watch this movie that they created so long ago, especially the producers and directors. They're like, it's been, I think they said 15 years since they produced the movies and the show. And they're all really excited to have the American audience experience. I'm pretty sure if you are like a true fan, you probably would have watched it in Kiss Anime, the movies, or just watch the whole anime in Kiss Anime. Sure, okay, yeah, then Netflix back in 2010, Marcos. But yeah, so that I'm like, I've been telling my friends, I'm like, from now on I need to watch anime movies in 4DX because the fight scenes, the seats are going crazy. It's just back and forth, up and down. Yeah, it makes you feel like you're part of the scene. Even when the main character gets hit in the back, they have like little like those things from the massage chair that like rubs you in the back.
The balls, yeah.
No, they're not balls because they like punch you. The main character is getting punched. It's not hard. Like I don't think nobody's getting injured from this.
In the movie.
Yeah. I saw someone fly in the air. I was kind of like, I feel like they should have had seatbelts or something from how they violently started shaking the chairs. They're no joke. They just started going back and forth. I'm like, oh my god!
Please keep your hands inside the ride at all times.
Mind you, they didn't have that. They just said, enjoy the movie, please.
Actually, I heard about this one with in Japan. Do you know Girls und Panzer?
Girls and Panzer, yes.
Yes, I'm big fan of
very beautiful anime.
So they
I wonder why.
It's very tanky.
Yes. Anyway, that is tank anime. So they showed that movie in this 4DX. So I can imagine that is very interesting movie because of shaking and smoking and everything.
So I don't know about so over here in the website they have like all the different effects they have. So they have rolling, sway and twist, pitch, heave, back shaker, bottom shaker, back tickler.
What is that?
Bottom tickler.
What is
so these are all of the effects they can include in the movie.
Oh, okay.
So if anything happens in the movie that they can replicate through these effects, they'll put them out.
Yeah.
So like I said,
that sounds complicated.
the back tickler is probably what I said when they were punching the enemy, the main character in the back.
Okay.
That's probably what activated.
Nice.
And like I said, these seats, like, do we have
Like these tickets have to be up there in price.
over here? Well, I mean, they're like, at least where I'm at, they're like $23 compared to $16 for the regular price.
That makes sense.
It's not a crazy jump. So, So we did experience water, and the air shots. The air shots are real. Where they just like out of nowhere go, or sit right in front of you. I'm like, oh my god! And the little spurts of water that just came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my god!
Were you sleeping? Not anymore.
No. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. And yeah, they had wind. Yep, they had. So they definitely. It's definitely a tricked out movie theater that makes you feel more like you're involved in the movie because it's shaking you. It's you're handling the elements right there.
What if you saw
Maybe not to an
the
extreme.
Avatar movie, the and with Aang? How would they put fire and earth at you?
Bring an umbrella. It's like they start water bending. Oh,
Waves,
No,
not the waves.
I don't know how it is for all movie theaters, but in mine, you're able to turn off the water.
Please.
That's it. So if you wanted to turn it off, you can. But I looked at my friend. I'm like, we shouldn't do it. We have to experience the whole thing.
Yes.
Yes.
In terms of engineering view, what kind of another these kind of things will be added?
I mean, they have like a good amount of effects. I'm the proponent of like if you have too many effects, it might lose or there really isn't a gain in it. So I think this set 20 maybe instead of like maybe they can replace some things here. So maybe I mean I don't know for the water, like for example for the water feature, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't like drown you in water. It just a little spurts.
Okay.
And if there's rain, the rain will come down from the top. Maybe if I were them, I would remove the smoke.
Okay.
Because it kind of just looks like a little smoke machine in the bottom of the movie theater. I thought if they're gonna keep that, like kind of like let it hover over in the air, so it kind of make it seems like you're cloudy or something.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about some clothes or gloves. Maybe you can feel some touching or
hold up, calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. Like in Jurassic Park when the guy gets eaten by the T-Rex, you do not want that.
Exactly.
Like the stomping of the T-Rex on the ground, it rumbles and everything, but when the teeth come by and they attack a person, like how are they gonna rep? No, please.
No.
But yeah, now I gotta watch all of my anime movies in 4DX. So I was like, I should have watched the Broly movie in 4DX.
Or the My Hero Academia one.
Which one?
The My Hero, Boku no Hero.
There's a movie? What? Oh, yeah. Now I remember it. No. Dragon Ball Broly movie? That would have been crazy. Just and it's just, oh my god.
I'm getting massaged here. My back's getting cracked.
Yeah, I watched just heading back to Gurren Lagann. I watched this one. So in our English type is called Gurren Lagann, the movie Childhood Zen, and then the other one was I think The Lights.
Huh?
Yeah, The Lights in the Sky Are Stars is the other movie. I guess this is the anime, but so basically it covered. I'm just gonna quickly recap this. It covers the first part of the anime where they're in the desert. They're in the little holes, digging holes, and then Kamina and Simon come out. They meet Yoko. They meet everyone else, and then they fight. I think the movie ends when they fight like the 4 generals. They skipped the part where they beat the Spiral King, and for the next movie they recap that part, and
coming to us.
They start in the time skip. Yeah, they I'm not gonna say what happens, but
spoiler alert.
Yeah, come on, Marcos. See, look, I'm trying to avoid
Of
that.
a 20-year-old, 15-year-old movie
Exactly.
or series.
So yeah, so the second movie covers the fight between them and the anti-spiral, and then officially the ending of Gurren Lagann. So yeah, I guess like anime wise, I think it's okay. It was probably good during its time. Nowadays, I think there are better anime, but it's not bad. I like the concepts of it.
Actually, how
I
much
like the
for
whole.
one movie?
How much were they buy tickets?
Yes.
I think the estimate is about $23 each.
Oh, okay.
After
Not so expensive.
So it's definitely is a little bit more expensive, but it's not something crazy like $30 or $40.
Okay, that's good. And how many?
Did you
Yeah,
ever
definitely,
go to the Alamo movie theater, Kenichi? There's a series of movie theaters that apparently Mr. Josue, myself, and Alan, hopefully in the future would join us, but that we would go to watch movies. And these movie theaters that allowed you to buy popcorns, allowed you to buy hamburgers, milkshakes.
Yes.
Well, to give a better description of what Marco's saying, the movie theater allowed you to order food and they would bring it to your seat in the movie theater.
Actually, yes. Actually, you are talking about in Japan.
Yes.
No. In the States.
In the States. So in the
Yes,
States, yes, you can eat hamburger and something.
Because like our typical movie theater, there's a concession stand.
Yes.
You buy the snacks before, and then.
Yes.
But this one that Marcos is talking about, the Alamo.
Can you type it up in Chrome?
You can.
Okay, I understand. Oh, now I understand. Okay. Yes. I remember that.
You can order it in the middle of a movie.
Yes.
And they bring it to you.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Actually, I watched One Piece or something with Allen.
Red, One Piece, red.
Yes. And that time I went to that movie theater and I ate something during the movie. That is sorry.
No, it was this movie.
Oh yes,
theater.
Alamo. Okay.
Good times.
Yeah, that's the one Marcos is referring to.
Oh.
But yeah, I think you can now move on to your segment, Marcos, of very sour things in life.
Very lemony. Remember, did you ever is there an equivalent saying that it best express there's a saying in English that says, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Meaning when whatever life throws at you, you try to make the best out of it. And lemonade is the representation in this. Is there an equivalent of that in Japanese culture, Kenichi?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't understand. You are talking about some first topic on the document.
Yes, the first topic, yes. There's a saying in English that's called, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Meaning that whatever life throws at you, you try to make the best of it. You try to make the best out of whatever that situation that life comes up with. Is there a saying like that in Japanese?
Oh, still I can't get a second meaning.
Let me look it up. I'll look it up over here and share my screen. Let's see. I got it.
Oh, this just a little question. How do you say lemon in Japanese?
Lemon, same, just the same.
Oh, same thing. Okay.
Yes. And we also.
So is it the same for lime?
Yes, that's also same.
Oh, okay.
Lime and lemon. So,
I think for the article Marcos is referring to, and please correct me, Marcos, but according to the article, the fruit that we know and love, lemon, is the result of crossbreeding between, it says here, a sour orange and a citron.
Yes.
So the lemon, are typically yellow. The yellow lemons, because I know people like to also call them lemons. The limes, yellow lemons are typically they're sour, but they're on the sweeter side of things. Versus like, limes are, I guess they're not savory, but they're definitely not. They're more bitter tart than I guess more bitter than tart than lemons. And according to this article, there is a ancestor of the lemon that they start talking about. So they say here, the sour orange and the citron, which citrons, I can look it up. Marcos, you got it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So the saying, when life gives you lemons, meaning to always try, whatever the situation is, you try to be positive or optimistic, relating lemonade to being positive in an experience.
Okay.
Is there a saying like that in equivalent in Japanese?
I'm not sure. Actually, still, I can't understand whole meaning of this. If I get
It is, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, is a proverb, right? A phrase used to encourage optimism, to be positive.
Okay.
And the positive can be an attitude, a state of mind.
Probably I get your meaning. But I can't remember any equivalent of this kind of thing. Sorry, I can't. I don't have any idea.
Let's look it up. No, that's no. What is the meaning?
Well, just for
sidebar.
sake, I think I know. Well, not a side. I don't think there is a direct translation, or even like something similar to it. Because remember, Marcos, sayings don't always translate well when it comes to other languages.
Okay.
So like the most you can say is like keep going, or like shrink it down to something else.
Right.
So like, for example, if there's probably sayings in Spanish in Mexico that we say that probably won't translate well in English, right, Marcos?
There might be one. Well, there's a bunch of like funny things.
I don't think Ukenas is it's a little bit different. Now I'm checking any good words about that.
Whoa. Tired of searching? Hi, native can help you find that answer you're looking for. That I have no idea what he said.
What he's saying there?
See translation, Marcos. No. There's a button that says C translation.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, hold up. I got an idea. Hold up.
Okay.
Keep it steady, Marcos. Keep it steady.
You have an image?
I have more than an image. I have a phone. Wait. Stop.
Translate.
Stop. Wait. Take it out. Oh, you got it there. Can you please explain a little? Yeah, see what you mean, Marcos? It's like it doesn't translate well when it comes to another language. So like we know what it means. We understand when we say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Like being positive, like whatever adversity may throw, whatever life's adversities may come at you, you always try to think positive out of it.
So while there isn't a direct translation for it, I'm pretty sure there's some phrase that someone can make up to sound similar.
Yes, now I'm looking
To life
for.
gives you lemon.
Yes. Mm. Now I'm checking. Now I'm using ChatGPT, but I can't
Go
find
ahead, go
it.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Use technology. That's why we're here.
Don't worry, I have technology right here.
Technology, he said, Mr. J.
Haha.
In the meantime, like there's the saying in English, just as a banter in the meantime, is trying to exemplify that you try to be positive in life.
Yes.
When whatever adversity life, because lemons are known to being bitter, sour,
Okay.
tardy, all those flavors, tangy maybe
Okay,
even.
now I
And
understand.
you try to make something sweet out of it,
Okay.
But the funny thing,
Like me.
but the funny thing is that lemonades naturally weren't existent, even though for millions of years. Obviously, they've thousands. They've been around, but they've been around specifically more towards market. Me selling you 1 kilogram of lemons. They grew up more in that kind of life versus in the jungle. In
understand.
those places, they didn't exist, meaning that they were made by people,
I understand.
like lemon
A man.
by man. Meaning that the problem
With these bare hands.
with these hands, lemons
I
were
understand now,
invented.
yes.
Meaning,
Actually,
when
but
life
it-
gives you lemonade, meaning you yourself found you get a gun. Me, I'm understand. I could be wrong. You yourself created these problems. You yourself make lemonade out of these problems you produced yourself. Meaning that naturally, and we cause our own problem as a species, and we have to make the best out of it. Like,
I
no,
understand.
really, really. What do you think, Alan?
Oh, hello, Alex.
I think you're right.
I'm like, what the heck? I was taught like in English. Say hello to the people, Alan. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. My fault. Please continue.
But the saying about when life gives you lemonade, the lemons are normally related to being tart, sour, bitter, and making lemonade is something that you relate to making it sweet, hydrating, relaxing, a good time. But ironically, in Mother Nature, lemons are a product of crossbreeding of different kinds of fruit, meaning that they were made with human hands in the process of making vegetation, eating, making money, whatsoever. Meaning, whatever lemons represent, they were made by these hands, Alan. By these hands.
Very good. Very good, sir.
I don't know if it's a negative way of thinking, but that saying makes in my head makes a full circle. So whatever problems that your species as a human came up with, you have to make the best out of it. In my head, I'm like, no, no, really?
Nicety. Yes.
Yes. No, something, Sherlock. So a problem that we with these hands made, we have to make the best of it. Yes, of course we have to make the best of it.
Very good. Very good. I like where you're going with this, Marcos.
And obviously, nowadays, like there's a bunch of different fruits. Is lemon a fruit?
I am the one who knocks.
Is a lemon a fruit? Yeah, dear people.
Yeah, seeds,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
You've never seen
You tell me.
seeds?
We've had seedless lemons as well. Like I'm thinking of lime.
But we
Lemon.
also had seen them
Yeah,
oranges,
yeah.
but
And
they're still
watermelons.
fruits.
Yes. I'm a
I'm
genius.
guessing that's just like this genetically modified fruits, right?
The bigger question: have there been seedless apples?
According to Google, it's a fruit.
Where
I didn't know.
There
whereas
you go.
tomatoes, I think it's up for debate, but I think it's still considered a vegetable or maybe a fruit. A fruit.
Survey says, Mr.
Probably
J.
a fruit. Because that's seeds. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Tomato. It says plant.
It's a plant.
Tomatoes are fruits that are considered vegetables by nutritionists. Botanically, a fruit is a ripened flower, ovary, and contains seeds. Tomato, plums, zucchinis, and melons are all edible fruits, but things like maple helicopters or floating dandelion puffs are fruits too. So there you go.
Today I learned. But make the best of it. Make a salad. Make make a juice. Make a smoothie. Something with it. Make the best out of it. Now, what proverb would you impart on us? Like I brought the if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. What Japanese proverb to emote positivity with a strong mindset in life? Would you
I'm looking for any phrase or words, but still I can't find.
wait, are you not?
There is, but please give me more time for
No worries.
searching.
Take your time. Take your time. What about you, Mr. J? Would you recommend making lemonade or adding it to a dressing to a
Marcos.
salad? Yeah.
Marcos, look in the camera. Don't believe in me. Believe in you that believes in me.
So you just believe? Why?
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. That's your proverb, Marcos.
Damn it.
Yes, and I
Involving lemons.
I gift. You never say anything about lemon. You said, "What's your proverb?" There you go.
Involving positivity. Oh, I guess yeah, you did.
Marcos, okay, I'll involve lemons. Okay, Marcos, look into the eye. Look into the camera. Marcos, do not believe in the lemon. Believe in you that believes in the lemon. There you go.
All these squares make a circle. So yeah, what do you think, Alan? Tomatoes are considered fruits apparently, but by nutritionists they're considered vegetables.
By botanists, they considered fruit.
Wait, so can you repeat that again? So they're considered fruits by whom?
Botanists.
Oh.
People.
But by nutritionists, they're considered vegetables. But by me, they're considered food.
They're just considered meals. Part of a meal, a balanced meal.
Side dishes, yes, of course.
Sides, of course, always have sides.
It goes well with my my very healthy
Torta.
chicken Caesar salad.
Have
Yes.
sides
And
and
tortas
main.
too.
He wants a main and side.
Okay, I found.
It's
Yes.
It's called Rakkan Shinshu. Actually, I don't know. I have never seen these words, but maybe I can show. Can I show that?
Can you share screen maybe?
Screen sharing.
yeah, it should be on the bottom in the
Okay.
middle. There's buttons, and one of them is called
Okay,
share.
screen. Presentation screen. Which one? Please wait.
No worries. In the meantime,
Okay,
Alan,
this one. Okay.
have you heard any sayings
Yeah.
equivalent like this? Oh,
Can you see something?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now I highlighting this word. This means probably the same meaning as I forget. Life just give me lemons. But this is it's very difficult to explain this one. But maybe you don't know. But in Japan, there is some kind of 4-character phrase. Just I will stop this one. 4-character phrase, and every primary school children learn about this.
And we're
it-
learning.
Yes, and this is this is Rakkan Shinshu. It's some kind of similar as can you remember Demon Slayer anime?
Kimitsu no Yaiba?
Yes, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Yes, and maybe you can remember some phrase about some special move of Zenitsu.
Yeah.
He say 霹靂一閃
Yes.
Thunderclap and Flash.
Yes, I just call it that. The thunderclap and flash.
Yeah. So in Japan, Japanese his move name is Hekireki Isen. So that is also 4 words. Hekireki Isen. So there's many similar kind of these 4 words. 4 words in Japan. So this Rakkan Shinshu is similar kind of that words. So I found that 4 words in just like lemonade, lemon and lemonade phrase.
You made lemonade in the language. Literally, you made it into like four a base of 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, Zenitsu's Hekireki Isen is not real 4 words phrase. It's some kind of I think author made his own words by himself. But actually, original words is probably Seiten no Hekireki. It comes from China.
Mm-hmm.
It means very clear. Actually, it's very difficult. I will check wiki. Okay. Please wait. Unfortunately, I can't find any English explanation. But it's like is there any chat here?
Yeah, there's a chat.
Where? Oh, here.
Next to the people and media.
Okay. Just like this.
Bolt from the blue.
Yeah, from a clear sky.
Oh,
This is
soda?
original. Yeah, this is original word of Hekireki Isen. Anyway, in Japan there are many in this kind of 4 words. Probably almost all is come from China, but
right. So this is more. Well, it's saying here this etymology. So I'm guessing it has to do with something spiritual, I guess.
no, I think it's some kind of old story from China, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
But yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. No, that's interesting. Because I would never have come across that by myself, like researching.
The concept itself is literally foreign. In that sense, like it's an etymology of 2 different countries, so it's very interesting.
Yes.
And I found the Spanish equivalent too of it.
Okay.
The saying is poner buena cara al mal tiempo.
Okay, there.
What does that mean?
Basically looking at the bright side of a bad situation.
Okay. So what is direct translation?
Giving a good face to a bad face. Or
Giving
a bad situation.
Good faith. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, like thinking about it, there's a lot of little sayings like that I remember. I think one that we tackled a while back was the one from Benjamin Franklin. I think Marcos brought it up as well. Where you were talking about how the quote was Jack of all trades, master of none. And I think the proper quote from what people have been misquoting was the Jack of all trades, master of one. And I remember those type of sayings from like back in the day. Another one of Benjamin Franklin's probably old Ben was early to bed, early to rise, makes a young man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I remember that one.
Man,
From
the sayings over here.
so
That's why he's yo. Damn. We need what would be the podcast saying?
stay frosty. I guess that's your catchphrase.
Okay, that's mine. But what the team, the royal we?
Oh, we the people. I don't know. Wash
your hands,
I guess. But that's also you.
No, that was Mr. J over here.
Oh, was it Mr. J?
Old Big J.
Was it what?
What would be the proverb of the podcast with over here just for this episode?
Isn't it just stay frosty?
Dang it! Dang it! Okay, remember, but stay frosty though. Imagine.
But remember, stay frosty.
Stay frosty. Stay thirsty, my amigos. Wait a minute.
It's too cold out here. No.
Oh.
I think we're gonna get snowed on, right?
I don't know. Maybe next week.
Oh, next week.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably not going to be.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't. I'll tell you if any.
Yeah. So, with making the best out of things in life, would you guys like to slide into the mobile tech stories of the day?
Robotech, you say?
Yes.
Robot.
Are we gonna talk about the new Tesla robots?
Go ahead. What's the scoop? Tell me the scoop. You got sauce on? You got sauce?
So I think their beginning of the year, their powwow that they had, was shown, or was they were showing how things are coming along with their new robotics. What would you say? Their robotics line, or their branch of Tesla, where they're doing, I forgot the name of the robot that they're coming out with, that they want to use as they want to streamline in order for them to start selling to the public. Let me see if I can get
to the public.
Yeah, they're trying to sell you robots, kind of like iRobot, like
Optimus.
Yes, Optimus here.
Prime.
Yeah, without the Prime.
No,
Tesla. All right, I sent you on the group chat. I sent The Verge.
Yeah, as the human robot.
Yeah, so they were speaking about this. I want to say last year they were coming out with some sort of model, like the precursor to whatever this is. But this was all predicated on the AI that they're trying to develop.
AI.
So once they got their AI, whatever the chatbot that Twitter has, they kind of want to get all this information, and also I think intertwine it with the new Prime bots, right?
And improve
the Optimus Prime bots over here. So AI Day event was a couple of days ago.
Collaboration with Amazon, imagine.
No, I don't think they would want to do a collab with Amazon. I think Amazon would want to do solely their own thing. I think Samsung the Samsung earlier in the year, or earlier a couple of weeks ago, with what's the
ET?
No the convention that they have over at Las Vegas,
E3, yeah.
E3. Samsung came out with a little robot as well. It kind of reminded me of Gundam, and you know how their Sunrise has their little green ball robot that looks like a little but its name, yes, please. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So Samsung came out with Haro, kind of. I think his name is Buddy or Boogie or something. Let me see. Yeah, it kind of looks like Wally's little cousin.
Wally's discount cousin.
Yes. And it came out in this E3 that came out earlier. And it's a little ball that you basically, it helps with the things in your household. So it kind of picks up the phone for you, helps with the pets, it does a little bit of everything. And let me see if I can get the link for you guys. But I forgot the name. Was it Buggy? Bally, I think it was called.
I'm bugging out, trying to find out the name.
Let's see, Samsung help robot, I think.
Help wanted.
Help wanted. Let's see, E3
2024.
Yes, Bali, yes.
Balling, but at what
yes.
cost?
I got you. Here you go, guys. This is for you. It's in the group chat now. Hopefully. Where's the paste?
Control V.
There you go. All right, so this is an MSN link. If you guys want to click on it. So basically, I saw Samsung's Bali robot assistant at CES. There you go. See it, and it actually seems helpful. And it reminded me of what was the name again? Kenichi.
Oh, Haro.
Haro. Yes.
Oh, yes.
It looks like Haro.
Yeah,
But,
looks like Haro. Yeah. You are right.
but he doesn't. But he doesn't smile, and his ears don't flap. So yeah, this
interesting.
so this particular robot was featured at Samsung CES presentation, and I thought it was really interesting because it does like these jobs routines to help you or facilitate like working out, making phone calls, setting your agenda on your schedule, helping with feeding your pet, helping with the cleaning of your home if you have other Samsung devices that are in the Samsung what's that called? Samsung what's the
ecosystem?
Yeah, the ecosystem.
Smart
things, right? So basically it helps with those type of features if you're heavy into the ecosystem with Samsung. And that's what it reminded me of with Haro. And then obviously then after that, this I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago with Tesla and the Optimus Prime over here with the robot, which was also an interesting development because after their announcement for Tesla, it seemed to be that for whatever reason the stock kind of tanked. But I don't know if that was because of the news of Tesla per se or more so Twitter. Because I think some people
X don't
right. So a few of the members in the roundtable of Tesla weren't happy with maybe what Elon was doing, but at the end of the day, this is the reason why Elon is the majority stake or shareholder, and basically can decide what to do and how to go about it. So he is the boss. He is him. And so this just also kind of leads me to believe that at some point, I'm not sure if it's next year, because you know how Elon with his timing and how he basically says, oh, it's going to be for this year. And then like 10 years down the line is when it comes out, right? It might be interesting to see how these robots are going to start coming into people's homes. And, you buy it for, maybe a couple $1,000s. And you have a person that's going to be able to drive the car for you or do the laundry, cook, or do, menial chores around the house and or other things that as AI gets more intelligent, you're going to start seeing probably these robots being rolled out to doing all these things that you don't want to do, perhaps, right? So, again,
what would you have it do if you had one now?
Probably laundry, keeping the house tidy, and that's probably it. I wouldn't want it to do too much either, because then to me, in my perspective, my opinion, it would make you kind of like dumb. It kind of
be V1 or V6, V4, V5.
I don't know what it would be the version that they're probably using right now
in your heart.
What I would potentially want to see, the version I would want to get, is one where it won't bug out and try to kill me in my sleep. That's the version I would like.
It's a good idea that you thought about the clothes, because if it squeezes too hard and it's grabbing a glass cup or something,
doing dishes or something like that. Yeah. I don't think cooking would probably be something that
Let him cook.
No. Yes, but in the laundry or the dishes, not necessarily the food. Not to say that it wouldn't probably be a good idea, but more than anything else, when you have a robot with sharp objects or heat or fire, maybe not the best idea. It might go a little haywire there. But dishes, I'm okay with. Laundry, I'm okay with. Vacuuming, mopping, sweeping, I'm okay with. Maybe.
What about you, Kenichi? Would you want a robot to do your chores?
For me, I need some robot for my experiments.
Whoa, calm down.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Like, sit right here. Let me run some electricity.
Actually, some people try to do. Actually, my main experiment is about measuring voltage from neurons. So for that, I use a whole cell particle technique. It means just I use very tiny chip glass electrode for measuring voltage from neurons. But some people try to, I think maybe already some company already selling that kind of things. But anyway, I have to touch cells with that small electrodes, and some company use robot for just automation. Just they automate it to get cell with small glass pipette. So maybe not in maybe near future everything becomes just automatically. So automation, yes. I will find any.
I would personally again. This is your. You're saying your work robot, your professional robot. I'm just saying your home robot.
Home robot. Home robot.
Would you like a home robot?
Home robot. I'm using a.
Where is it? Looks like you're looking for it. Where'd it go? You're like where? I know I had my robot from somewhere.
But as you know now, I forget cleaning robot. I forget that name.
A door robot.
Oh, like a vacuum?
No, the one that stands at the door. Welcome. Oh, like a Roomba.
Roomba, yes. I'm using Roomba.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
I thought you wanted one to be at your door. Welcome to the household of Kenichi. Welcome.
Yes.
Someone always to greet you, like, oh yes, Mr. Amazon person, thank you for dropping the package. Please drop it right there.
Yeah. What Kenichi? What's the phrase that like, say if you had a girlfriend or you were married and you would come back home? Oh, what's the phrase that they would welcome you back with? Is it Irashai?
Okaerinasai? No, not Okaerinasai.
Welcome back home.
Welcome back home is Okaerinasai.
Oh, Okari.
Okaerinasai.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's not I am here.
Yeah. Maybe that's what Marcos wants. He wants a nice robot. Saying, okay.
There you go. Please wash your hands. Take off your shoes. Put on your sandals.
Now I have some not projects. I have some plan for making some kind of is avatar. I don't know. Now I have a VR gadget.
That's awesome.
You look excited.
I forget that name. This is a Quest 3.
Oh, is that Facebook?
Yes.
Or
yes, Facebook. Yes.
Okay.
So that VR gadget can I can see my room from VR.
What?
That's awesome.
Does it scan it or does it have pass through?
Yeah, pass through. Yes, pass through.
Okay.
So now I want to make some character which can react about, for example, some robot. I can make some robot which can say "okaeri nasai" or
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like-
Somewhere you gotta start.
Or
somewhere.
like maybe it can help for like reminders, like, oh, did you forget
Yes,
to
yes,
take
you're
out
right. Yeah.
the garbage, or did you forget to
You're right.
or remember to drink water or something?
You're,
Yes,
you're gonna
yes.
play. You're gonna play Sword Art Online, and your assistant right there appears. Hey, did you clean your room? Did you throw out the garbage? Did you do laundry? Dang it, you can't play. Go do.
Yeah.
Yes, Jordan Peterson. Yes,
It's a Nagatoro
Miss
made.
Jarvis.
Jarvis. I like it.
Jarvis.
Jarvis
Jarvis.
from Iron Man, right?
Yeah, the
Iron Man.
digital
Oh,
assistant.
Iron Man. Okay.
It has the assistant.
Oh
Yes.
yes. So I want
That
to
would
make
be awesome.
that kind of things.
There you go.
Mm.
But again, I want it to be just in glasses, though, not like in the big headset.
Oh, I understand. That is more interesting.
I can't
Well,
imagine the power supply.
He wants the
The
Ray-Ban.
Ray-Ban with the Facebook, right?
Yeah,
Really?
the Meta.
Nah. Like regular glasses or something like that.
Those are regular glasses.
Not sunglasses, regular
Or
sunglasses.
how about hologram?
Yeah.
Hologram too.
Hologram, yes.
Well, how about Marco? We just take you to a maid cafe.
What's wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, why take the maid cafe? No, forget it. When they can bring it here, no, forget about it.
He's like the cat girl cafe.
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, here is everywhere.
All right, so I put it in the link right here, or
The cat girl cafe?
the chat. No, not the,
Kako?
what?
What is kako?
No, they were trying to say a cat.
Mimi?
Neko Mimi Cafe.
Neko cafe. Okay.
Neko Cafe.
Neko. Okay.
Yes, yes.
He's like, yes.
Oh, men of culture, I see. Yes. So I put the Amazon. Well, the Meta glasses with
Oh,
Ray-Ban,
okay.
the collab. So
The Amazon.
yeah, I was gonna say Amazon, but I don't think Amazon has any VR sets yet, or do they?
Or dude, I know
don't think
Apple
so.
does.
Yes, Apple. Something. Well, what is this? Does it have some display on glasses?
Yeah, based.
Doesn't Samsung have like the cardboard box? It was like
That was Google.
Oh.
Google Lens. Google Lens. or something
okay.
like that. That was ahead of its time.
What can I do with these glasses?
I think it kind of becomes your digital assistant to a certain extent. It records video, takes pictures. You can answer phone calls. You can, I think, it can read your
okay.
messages, and I think you can talk to them, and it'll send messages, text messages.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's the thing that when it mixes virtual reality with normal is that augmentation?
Yeah, it's augmented reality.
Like I would like my desktop to be always floating in the air, and I just hover my hand somewhere and I click on files or something like that.
That's what Apple's trying to do with their Provision thing.
Provision.
But Google tried in 10 years ago by now.
Oh, okay.
Microsoft had something like that. Remember with the Master Chief Halo Universe Augmented Reality Tour? I think it failed as a public domain thing, as an Apple thing. But I think the military purchased it.
Oh, okay.
The U.S. military used it for training purposes. I'm like, oh, well, they got a business there.
That makes sense. You always military.
America.
Eagle
military. I think always a military has a top technology.
They gotta pay though a lot.
Yeah.
Yep, it's America.
There you go.
Yes.
Eagle sound all the way.
Very good, sir.
But yeah, what else? Okay,
That's
with that,
interesting.
from augmented reality glasses to VR glasses, how about the technology in your hands? What about can you give us the tech scoop on the notes, Alan? No, I'll read it. I'll do the first one.
Well, I did want to share one more
One more thing.
Yes. So the one I put it on the chat. I don't know if you've seen it.
Which one? The VR?
Yes.
Okay. The Ray-Bans, right?
No, they're called Nreal, and what's it called? And basically, these are glasses. They're, I want to say AR glasses, but they're a little bit different from what the Ray-Bans are, right? So I'll throw up the links right here real quick. Give me 1 sec. Let me just get this link for you really quick. And basically, you're able to connect these glasses to your phone.
What? What? Okay, and like an interface?
Yeah. Let's see, where are they? Is this it? Okay, let's see. Let me do the air.
Yeah, like I was thinking of sliding into the phone thing in the meantime, but just let me know.
Yeah, my fault. The reason why I wanted to show you these was because this is, I guess, another take on something that we were basically talking about with the Google glasses or the Meta glasses, Google glasses or their Meta glasses. The reason why I wanted to share it is because compared to other ones, this one you can actually connect into your whatever it be, like maybe your laptop or maybe your cell phone, and here's a link for the Nreal. So there are different versions of it, and basically you're able to connect it and you can watch movies, you can scroll on whatever app you want to scroll on, and you can play video games. Like say you want to hook up your, I don't know, your Steam Deck Mini on it, you can definitely play it, or whatever other device you're able to hook it up to. And what's I think neat about these is that the compact size of it. It's not like bulky, big, bulky, over the head, almost like a helmet type of experience. They're just almost regular sunglasses. Like they might look like sunglasses. So I think it was interesting and worth a shout out, because it might be something that in the future this type of technology would probably get better. Obviously, more subtle.
I agree with you.
And I don't know. Again, it might be a good look for people that want to that travel a lot on planes or something like that, and you have time to kill in the plane. Maybe you can get some emails done or watch a movie.
By
and
Sony.
The OLED panel, yeah. So yeah, that might be something that you guys might want to look into. Again, this is the Nreal, and I think it's the Air model, the Air Pro models. That's the, I think the.
Oh, that's the website. Yeah.
Yeah, the website. So yeah, I'm sorry to what's it called? But
this is interesting. What do you mean? No, this is part of the magic of the podcast. I didn't know this. High fidelity color reproduction, color accuracy. But it's Sony. If they collaborate with Samsung, call it a day, gentlemen. Dear listener.
Right. So, but I think this one is more of a separate company. It's not part of Sony. They just buy the panel, the OLED panels from Sony.
Where's it based off, this company?
That's a great question. I don't know. It might be somewhere in Europe.
It has to be Japanese. Oh, okay.
Again, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is Japanese. But again, I don't know.
I have a big question. I remember Marcos mentioned about that. Maybe I remember there was Google Glass, but that completely failed. Do you know why?
Yeah, it did.
Was it because no one adopted it?
It's mean
Like which probably means like third-party developers didn't want to add anything to it. They find it too cumbersome, maybe.
Even though it was Google.
But this kind of glass is it's just like Google Glass. Is that correct?
I think Google Glass was more closely similar to the Meta Ray-Ban Facebook.
This is
that
more
was probably,
casual.
yeah, this one is more like consumer or consuming. What's it called?
11 years ago.
It was more like consuming more like videos or social media and stuff like that.
Oh, I understand.
Check it. This one, in 2013 was 1,000. What was it? Over $1,000
Over $1,000. Oh, okay. No one want to buy.
in 2013.
Oh, okay.
Can you run some numbers for me, Mr. J? 1,500 nowadays from 2013. Inflation calculations.
Wait, how much?
1,500
From what?
2013 to now. Please and thank you.
Oh, you want to know how much inflation has would probably make it be right now?
Yeah, compared to the $4,000 I think from Apple or the $300.
It would go up to almost $2,000.
Ouch.
Still cheaper than the Apple one.
Oh,
It's like 1975.
1970.
Good year, you know.
Goodyear tires, yes.
They are retired now.
Yes, they're not there anymore. But yeah, so with that, going with the concept of glasses, let's go into smartphones. I know I've been bothering the listeners' ears with the latest. I'm back at it again with Qualcomm and the Snapdragon. But there was a YouTube video that I wanted to share that I gave the highlights. You know how in this podcast we like to talk about tech and stuff like that. Well, there's a YouTube content creator called Mr. Who's the Boss, and I shared the notes on the mobile tech feature, and he was explaining that there's like, again, with the latest generation of processors and all those things, there's a very competitive market on different levels of smartphone. From they're called the highest price, most popular brands, they're called flagships, right? Why?
Yes.
I don't know why. If you can give a reason why, do you have an explanation why it's called a flagship, Alan or Mr. J?
I think because it's carrying the flag of the company, like that's their premier item. So I think that's the reason why they would call it flagship. Right?
You mean?
Because I'm guessing the ship is
The company?
Yes, but probably the actual physical I guess object that they're promoting, whether it be a phone or something else. That's the ship. That's the vehicle that they're placing their flag on to lead the way. I'm guessing that's how I understand it. But maybe you're right, Marcos. Maybe it's more so the company. The ship is the company, and the flag is whatever device they're promoting. Whether that be a cell phone, headphones, ear pieces, or whatever the case.
Now I am here.
Yes.
But yeah, so in this case, there's a company called OnePlus, and they released their 12th iteration of this product line with the latest generation in December of 2023, and in the middle of January that we're in right now, closer towards February of 2024. This content creator or tech reviewer is already giving this model, this version of smartphone, a contender for phone of the year because of the features and the notoriety that this company is known for on the internet. So with me, I did some.
Well, scratch that. He didn't say it was phone of the year. He said it was top 3.
Oh, even top 3. Okay. See, thank you for keeping me on check, Mr. J. And
he said at most.
that's
So
still a
that
contender,
might mean
though.
that it's probably lower than top 3.
A contender. How about that?
You say top G? What?
Top 3.
Oh.
And then for me, I got into some stuff, right? Researching flagship or midship showdown, if you will. What do you think? I compared the latest and greatest of OnePlus 12 with the Google Pixel 8 Pro in the smartphone department. Do you guys agree or disagree with me comparing them?
I don't know how to feel about that.
The Pixel 8 versus OnePlus?
OnePlus 12, yeah.
I think it's all right. I mean, I know which one is better.
I don't think it's comparable, right? Because one is I guess promoted to be a flagship or like what we would call like a Plus Ultra or like a Max or whatever Pro version, and the other one is more of a mid-ranger, right? Or promoted as a mid-range phone.
OnePlus is known for being that, though. For being top quality specs at mid-range price. Isn't that like technically a mid-ranger?
Was it that was their shtick, right?
It is their shtick.
Right, but then would Pixel be considered the same thing?
Mid all the way, but with top software. And according to what's presently right now, because again, all the OnePlus 12 released in December of 2023. I think you can still buy it right now, obviously, and the 8 Pro released in October of 2023. So technically, even though they're in different categories, they don't use the same processors. They use different processors, but one in my head could be better than the other by a long shot because it's the latest and greatest by Snapdragon or by Qualcomm versus the whatever Google Pixel processor uses. But here is a briefing of the website, the link that I provided, the briefing that they have on. If you want to watch it, you can watch it on your own time. But there's a company called, a website it's called Phone Arena. They also have a YouTube channel if you want, but they compare below what the hardware and the software specs and the feel, if you will, of each phone is to them. They're constantly using smartphones, and the results are not what you think. Okay, dear listeners, you can read on or listen on. I'll share the links later on. Okay. And I, of course, share the links with you, Mr. J, and with Kenichi over here. What do you think, Kenichi?
Actually, still, I'm wondering what is a OnePlus 12. So, is that
OnePlus is a smartphone company like a Samsung, like an Apple, but it's recognized for being top quality material hardware with lower prices. I don't know how they do that, but they're famous for that. That's their slogan.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I believe it's a Chinese company, isn't it?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Damn.
That's why we can't get OnePluses, I think, over here in the States. Neither Huawei.
Huawei's still in China technically, but it's only in China, or is it in Europe?
I think both Huawei and OnePlus are marketed in Europe and South America, maybe.
What?
Yeah, I don't think the US carries OnePluses or Huawei. I could be wrong, but
they don't do Huawei, but they do OnePlus.
Oh, there you go.
How did they get the latest processor? That's my.
I think they buy it from what's it called? Taiwanese semiconductors.
Yeah, Huawei can't do that, can they?
I think they have their own semiconductor in China. Maybe that's why.
Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, like I shared the original website link and the briefing explaining the highlights of that website's data that they used. Again, use it with your own caution. And what do you think, Mr. J? About the comparison between Pixel 8 Pro versus OnePlus 12?
I think
the mid rangers, are they mid? Are they flagships?
I think the OnePlus phone probably edges out the Pixel phone a little bit, because I think overall, software wise, probably goes to the Pixel. But for hardware, it'll probably go to the OnePlus, and that's the one that people are going to use more.
Is Google only popular in the United States, or is it also strong abroad?
I think it's available abroad. I don't know how strong it is.
Kenichi, have you heard about the Pixel phone in
Yes,
Google
I have.
Pixel
Now,
in Japan?
I'm using a Pixel 6 or 7, I forget. 6A.
Yo,
So-
really?
Yes.
Oh,
But this is just
More quickly inside of there.
this is just my opinion, but usually there is some reason why some kind of device is very cheap. And actually, my father is an engineer about just electrical engineer, and he said always if you buy some cheap TV or cheap some instruments or device, he found they use cheap electric compartment. It means, for example, capacity or resistor. There is some limitation for current, but if you buy a expensive device, you can find very much of limitation for this capacitance, resistance, and also voltage conductor or something. But if you buy cheap device, always that is very close to limit, just for reducing price. So he always said he don't want this kind of device. But it just depends. If you want have some risk of some firing or something, maybe you can buy. So it's in my case, it depends. If I have good salary, I want to have expensive one. But if I don't have enough salary, probably I will get cheap one. And also, other thing is, I'm also making some device by myself. So I use a processor. So I after making this kind of device, I realized software is very important, because even I use same batteries, just because of programming, just battery capacity become very low. Because, for example, if I don't make any programming for changing processor frequency, usually 3 gigahertz, or of course you don't want to use 1 gigahertz processor for measuring temperature or something. So you have to adapt, you have to optimize these kind of things. But if you buy some cheap device, they don't adjust these kind of very precise things. So there is some reason why this kind of thing is a little bit cheaper than others. So that is just my opinion.
well, it shows. I mean, an example. Is this your first Pixel phone that you've had before, or is it? Have we had others before?
I have others before. I think first one is Pixel 4 or something.
Okay.
So actually, I'm not sure Pixel is expensive or cheap. Probably it's expensive compared to one, as you said, one. OnePlus 12 is cheaper than Pixel. So maybe that is one choice. OnePlus 12 is, maybe I will choose OnePlus 12 if I can buy, because cell phone is, I don't have long time. This is not lifetime device.
No, it's not.
So cheaper one is maybe better.
I don't know. It's what you're willing. Again, with the experience that your father told you, is that there's a guaranteed margin of failure.
Yeah.
And imagine producing millions. That margin has to be divided in packages of these chips have a margin of failure of 10%. These have a margin of failure of 20%. These have a margin of failure of 25%. This box over here costs 10 million. The 10% failure rate. This one cost 8 million. This one cost 4 million. So just on that price alone, big scale electrical electrical engineering costing.
But big problem is no any company don't show real mass. It means we don't know.
No, they don't.
We don't know risk of this device. So because anyone don't want to get any firing from TV or heater or something. So it is very difficult to choose. It's just very difficult.
That's why they always push. Would you like 2 years of warranty?
Yes, you're right.
The Apple warranty, the whatever Plus Care Ultra by something, you know. I'm falling here. Can you help me, Alan?
Oh, don't fall, buddy. Oh no! Like as you guys are talking, I kind of remember something back in high school. So this would be like around year 2006, 2005.
When Gurren Lagann came out.
Yes, around that era. And I remember, I don't know if you remember the phone that used to be an exclusive for T-Mobile called the Sidekick.
No. Oh, yes? No. I never knew it as an exclusive. I knew it when it was...
I knew it as an exclusive.
I never knew it as an exclusive.
Yeah.
So the Sidekick was a phone that you would be able to swivel the screen and you would get a Corey keyboard.
Okay.
It was for your side piece.
Yes, for your side piece. So it used to be an actual exclusive for T-Mobile, and basically at I want to say like around 05, 06, there was a modification that you would be able to add to the phone, and if I'm able to, let me actually send you an actual picture of this phone. All right, let me see here. Where are you guys? I hear you. And this is the picture. If you guys want to click, it's a photograph or a picture. Okay, so there was before the Sidekick, the very exclusive phone people would always want to have that was very popular. This is before smartphones, right? Before the Sidekick even. It was called a Nextel phone from Nextel. And these had PPTs, right? PTT, push to talk feature. So you would hit the button and it would go beep, and you would be able to walkie-talkie and talk to someone else that had your walkie-talkie number. So the modification that came about was a Sidekick exclusive, apparently. I don't know, where it wasn't really exclusive and it was more like you modding your phone, like people would mod other things nowadays. And you would be able to add as a modification a PTT button to your Sidekick. So not only would you have a full keyboard, but you now also had the push to talk feature as well. And this modification would be done in maybe your local mall cell phone, accessory provider.
This brings me back, man.
Yeah, I know. And what was interesting about it was the fact that you would be able to not only have the Sidekick feature of swiveling your screen and using the keyboard to text, email, and whatever else you could do with that phone, but now you also had the feature to use push to talk. And it almost makes me kind of think, since Kenichi was mentioning it, that would it be possible in 2024 to buy the latest and greatest from Apple or Samsung and mod the phone in such a way where you can add features to it? The latest person...
You'd breach warranty, wouldn't you?
Of course you would breach warranty, but at the same time, would the modification warrant the breaching of warranty? Would you think that it's the modification is worthy of you breaching your warranty? Is what I'm saying. Another person, I guess he's another YouTuber. His name is I think his last name is Fisher, and he came out with a keyboard adapter in a phone case that you're able to connect to your cell phone, to your as of right now your iPhone.
Danger hip top.
Yeah, so basically this feature would basically add that keyboard without taking the real estate from your actual cell phone, from the actual screen. So this is his way of getting around that situation. And it's not a permanent modification, but in some way, shape, or form, it kind of tries to add something to it to get that whole back in the day feel where you had physical keys, but you also had, now with his adaptation, you're able to use the whole screen instead of you having half the screen or a quarter of the screen, because now you have to have a digital keyboard.
Loki, don't you feel like this was like a source of inspiration for the Nintendo Switch?
I don't know, maybe.
Nah,
Nah, he's just not.
That's Marco's pulling straws again.
Well, I think we've known people that have wanted to modify their cell phones. Obviously, maybe when your warranty has already ended, but more than anything else, the modification on cell phones intrigues me. Like, I think it's really interesting. And
Yes.
I don't know what features I would want. Maybe you would want, maybe not as much as a modular phone, but maybe more so like adding features that you would want to it, even if you wouldn't be able to take it off of it with the same quickness as probably a modular phone, right? Because I do remember there was talks about creating a modular phone where you can swap battery for a bigger one, maybe a better camera, maybe a better screen, maybe a headphone jack or no headphone jack, and things like that, right? So I think it's an interesting concept now, especially now, since I think Samsung is promoting now, it's going heavy into foldables. And I don't know what would be the next step besides folding your phone or your screen, making it thinner.
Show one thing. Do you know? Share. Share. Okay.
But yeah, like
This is just about keyboard. Do you know this kind of keyboard? This is
the Weibo.
Yes, I've seen this. Yes.
This is just one
Yeah, I've
company,
seen it
but
too.
this one is just keyboard from just red. How can I explain that? This keyboard showed by this laser device, but you can just use this keyboard.
On any surface, right? I think.
Yes,
you just
any
tap, tap, tap,
surface.
tap, tap.
Yes. So
As
yeah, so maybe, but problem of this keyboard is just no physical feeling. So it is
capacitive feedback.
yes, capacity feedback. So you can't know, you just hit correct keyboard. So, but maybe near future, maybe we can get this keyboard with cell phone.
Oh yeah. So I did send the video from Michael Fisher on Mr. Mobile from YouTube with his actual video explaining his keyboard phone case that you're able to attach to iPhones and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that's something that he created with his team, and I think again it kind of reminds me of the mod that people would add to their sidekicks from back in the day.
So it's mean probably everyone want to have just feedback feeling.
They want to
Probably.
feel, Kenichi. They want to feel.
Yeah.
Is it too wrong?
I don't know if it's wrong. Maybe it's right.
I don't want to be. If that's wrong, I don't want to be. I'm just kidding.
Let's see.
And with that, in the meantime, while Mr. J. Allen shares more ideas for the smartphones, and obviously, again, all these comparisons are in the link, and I'm copying each one of these notes that you're sharing in the chat, Alan, so I can incorporate them later on. What do you think if we slide into anime?
Oh, okay. I don't see.
Can you grace us with the soundboard, Mr. J? V5. No? Anime time. So with that, Mr. J and Alan and our featured guest Kenichi, would you like to slide into some stories with anime? With the first one, going with the Pokemon versus Pal World. Can you elaborate that one with that one, Alan, for us?
All right. So basically, a developer and his team created a game for I want to say Steam Deck or some other way of playing games. Not quite sure. The point is that this developer and his team took everything that you would probably come to know and love of the Pokemon franchise and basically turn it on its head in the sense of it's a little bit more, how do you say, violence maybe? And not using original characters nor using any real any entity or intellectual property of Pokemon, but using the same look, feel, and almost even gameplay of the games that for Pokemon that are out now, and just adding their twist to it and creating their own original characters and how you say battle, if you will.
Fist to fist.
Yes, fisticuffs, if you will. And basically change it enough where they're not subject perhaps, and again, I'm not a lawyer, not subject perhaps to either copyright nor infringing on somebody's intellectual property, because it's different enough for it not to be, right? So now, as of right now, from what I know, again, I'm not an expert, but as of, a couple of days, maybe 2-3 days ago, Nintendo hasn't been able to go after this individual, but
we want to.
They want to very bad. As of right now, the only people that have expressed disdain for what Pal World is doing is Pokemon fans that are very, very adamant about not changing or people taking from Nintendo and from Pokemon and making this game look and play very much like a Pokemon game would. So the people are getting more rowdy than the company that should be getting upset about it, right? So right now, there's people on the interwebs, like a YouTube, where people are saying, "Hey, listen, you might think it's wrong or might be bad, but it's different enough that at the end of the day, if people are going to pay for it, that company, that developer and his team aren't really going to care about what you think or how you feel. They're going to think about, look, we made it." Right, exactly. They're going to think about how they're able to capitalize on it and if people really are willing to pay for it. And that's the bottom line. So again, people online on YouTube are more upset about what this means in an overarching or more, I guess you can say,
the image, I guess.
I guess in the more in the practical sense of like, what does this mean for other games and other developers and their teams that are able to almost mimic in a way.
I mean, somebody found an exploit. You already know people are going to follow.
Exactly. So at some point, there is no rule for this, because there shouldn't be any rule for this, because at the end of the day, a lot of people, let's say, draw inspiration, if you will, from other creators and switch it enough or change it enough in order for it to be their own or different in a lot of ways, that even though you can probably see and pick out the similarities, but you can't quite call it the same. So this is where Palworld is basically winning in this situation. Again,
until now,
I don't know it's the full breadth of what's going to happen. Yes, up till now, it hasn't been an issue, but it might become an issue if Nintendo decides to pursue and do something legal about it and see if it does or does not infringe upon its copyrights or anything else, or the intellectual properties. Or
they got lawyers for that, man.
Right.
But I am here.
Well, that's the good thing. Josue's here.
But I was gonna say, like, I feel like any Pokemon or Nintendo fans does not have a case, because I don't think it plays similar enough to Pokemon. And I've played all of them.
Okay.
Well, not all of them. At least the recent ones. I think someone has put it in a better perspective where, like, Palworld is basically Pokemon with their catching system, but with another game that is not as popular as Pokemon, but it's pretty popular in the PC world, was Ark Survival.
Yeah.
Is if you take those two games and combine it into one, that's basically what Palworld is. Palworld is. So me personally, I don't think Nintendo has a case if they were to pursue legal actions. It's like, are some of the Pals
Maybe.
similar to Pokemon? Yes, but they're like Alan said, they're different enough to the point where they really can't say they're the same thing. They can say they're inspired by it, but they're not the same thing. And on top of that, the game does not function the same as Pokemon, because in the world of Pokemon, you catch Pokemon and you battle, versus in Palworld, you do battle other Pokemon, but you also have the option of you just going in, gun blazing,
Pokemon down
and start taking out pals. And on top of that, there is crafting systems similar to Ark and even Minecraft. So it's like, so Pokemon doesn't have a crafting system. The thing closest to a crafting system they have is the whole picking system, but you just make food. Versus in Palworld, you make structures, you make weapons, you make the catching device. No. Fortnite wishes they could be like this, but they can't. So I think Palworld definitely has some inspiration from Pokemon. However, it is way too different to be considered similar enough for there to be a case against Palworld in the sense of Nintendo. So I think if they're hating on it, it's just because it's a new game that's getting popularity, and they're like, yeah, but my Pokemon, and like even I've been talking about are hearing this in the YouTube scope of Pokemon, where like people are getting tired of the same
Gameplay.
the same script where you where you just go in, catch Pokemon, fight the 8 gym battles, fate the Elite 4, and then fight the champion. People are like, we want something else. And Palworld kind of delivers that, where like it's not just you facing against 8 challenges. You're out there surviving, you're crafting, you're getting better weapons, getting better pals, as they call them.
Josue,
So
real quick, how would you describe, like, what is the mashup of games that you can see in Palworld?
Oh, you didn't hear that part?
No, I didn't, because I had to step away really quick.
Oh, okay.
I apologize. But if you already said it, then don't worry, bro.
No, I was gonna repeat it. It's It's a combination. It's a combination between Pokemon and Ark.
Okay. Do you have any? Do you think it at all resembles anything else, like maybe Minecraft or any other popular game out there?
I would like to say Minecraft, but the issue is that Ark also has a crafting system.
Okay.
So that's why it's like it's Ark. Because also in Ark, you can use animals in your advantage. Not as much as you can in Power World, but there are similar specs from Ark that are in this game.
Okay.
More than like Minecraft or what Marco said, Fortnite.
Fortnite. Okay. Thank you for the elaboration. Thank you.
So that's why it's like now the case of like if the creators of Ark and Nintendo want to come in, then I'll be like, I don't know.
Oh no.
Maybe you have a case where it's a combination of the two.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do? I'm merely a gamer in the looks for the good game of the year. Is this game of the year? Probably not.
I think in the rankings it's become number 2 or number 1, right?
I don't remember.
Like game rankings, but again, that's neither here nor there. I think the bigger issue, or the more pressing issue is like if it's permissible, right? Or if they're infringing on someone else's IPs or copyrights or whatever, right? So that's what
in my opinion,
right.
I think they're not.
I agree with you. I think it's different enough where it's its own thing.
I think this is just because, like, mind you, I don't think Nintendo has responded to people saying that it's too similar to Pokemon. And I think, in my perspective, I think Nintendo's not even gonna care.
Yeah.
Because, like, let's be honest, at the end of the day, everyone's gonna buy the new Pokemon and say, "Oh my gosh, it's such a great game."
Right.
Not hating on Pokemon, I still like the game, but it's like,
no, of course. What do you think that where's the company based out of? Do you guys know?
I can look it up. So I can see what company it is because I have Steam here.
Okay, I mean it might be a European game,
Hellworks,
or American, or maybe
because like you also have to look into the fact that there's games like Lethal Company that are made by a small indie game developers,
right?
And it's like it's a very simple game that so it's called Pocket.
Sounds like an Asian company in my books.
The studio. It looks to be Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, this is just a Japanese website, but if that's the first link to it, then I think more than likely is Japanese. Yeah. Office CEO Takuro
Screen?
Okay.
Oh.
Never.
Final verdict. Are they guilty? No, Your Honor.
It's Japanese. No, they're Japanese.
Okay.
Yes, it seems to be a Japanese company. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, good. Can you send the link to that, or not able to?
It's the Google link.
Oh, please.
Well, here's a link from K-Lab.
Oh, nice.
We gotta trust, the makers of
Bleach Brave Souls.
Yes, we trust in the company.
Yes. Okay, let me see. K-Labs.
They're very good company. Please give them 5 stars.
Oh yeah, you're right. The office is Shinagawa. Shinagawa-ku, Tokyo CEO Takuro Mizobe, hereinafter referred to as Pocket Pair, to jointly develop and operate a hybrid casual game. Oh. Says headquarters Minato-ku, Tokyo, President CEO Hidakatsu Morita. That's crazy. Okay. The good people at K-Lab. Yes.
They're like, oh, please buy their games. Wait, how much is it in Steam? It's a $30 game versus Scarlet and Violet was 70, like, I think a $60, $70 game.
Oh, you're saving and you're getting Ultra Violence? I mean, wholesome good fun.
In game.
Exactly. But yeah, I think this is probably the better
Bang for your buck.
Literally.
exactly.
In
'Cause there's
game.
guns
In
in
game.
Oh, very nice.
And you can ride dragons. You can make poke pals go to work. Be like, come on, guys, I need that spear. I
But
need
can you tell
the
them? Can you tell them to
AK-47
eat that
available
to
me,
get that
guys.
forbidden fruit for you? Hey there, Marcos here. This marks the end of part 1 of this recording. Join us next week on the posting of part 2. Also, there's a video version of this podcast posted every Thursdays of the week. The podcast is posted on Tuesdays and the video on Thursdays, unless otherwise told. So, enjoy. From the bottom of my heart, Marcos and the LTS squad, signing out.